Hi ladies, welcome to the Autumn Equinox workshop in Walking the Wheel of the Year. I hope you had a good Lammas and you enjoyed your first harvest, and seeing the work that you've done this year, remember to reward yourself for that. Now we're at Autumn Equinox and it is the time of the second harvest, the berry harvest. I had actually hoped that we could go outside today and that we could go and film the wonderful berries and blackberries and all the apples that are in the trees here, but as you can see outside the window, it's a horrible rainy day in Denmark, so not perfect for filming. So here we are instead, and this is where we're going to be for the rest of the year. We're starting towards the winter. Now, autumn equinox is the equal opposite of this spring equinox. This is another time where the world stops still and we have equal day and equal night. So this is a time where we're going to be looking at balance, and that's one of the parts of the workshop this time. You're going to be looking at centering yourself, working with opening up your chakras and just realigning in yourself at this moment of balance in the world around you. And as I mentioned before, it's the second harvest, it's the berry harvest, and that means that this is the time where we look at the sweetness that we've harvested. The berry sweetness was preserved to be eaten throughout the winter to give that boost of energy when it was needed, and we're going to be looking at the things that we've harvested and the beauty that we've harvested. And also in your craft you're going to be making some incense with some of the things that I hope you collected on your walk. So if you didn't, time to get your raincoat on and your wellies on and go outside and collect what you can collect to make your autumn equinox incense with, to infuse your winter with the beautiful smells and sweetness of the year. The last part of autumn equinox is, of course, the moving from the light half of the year to the dark half of the year. If you remember at spring equinox, we actually looked at moving from the dark to the light, and we were working with our shadow self. Now we're doing that work in reverse. We're going from the light to the dark, so we're going to be actually celebrating our lighter self. And I think this is really important. We get a lot of psychologists that say we need to focus on the shadow self and get to know our dark. That's great. But equally important is our lighter self, is our lighter side. So we need to be able to be sure that we can celebrate and acknowledge both of those to be a combined and balanced person. So there's lots to be getting on with. I hope you enjoyed the workshop and you enjoyed the journey. And I will see you at the end of the workshop. Have fun.